I've just got back from Guitar Summit 2024 in Mannheim, Germany, and it was a fantastic weekend. So much great new guitar-based gear, a fantastic atmosphere and mood, and the future is looking kind of good. But I was working for a lot of the time, so I was tethered to a booth, and that meant that I couldn't quite see as much of the new stuff as I wanted to. But in the limited time that I did have, I made sure to go and see some of my favorite friends at companies that I know, and that meant that I couldn't resist going to see Bene at Harley Benton and have him tell us all about the new and upcoming stuff that they've got, and that's exactly what he did.
Hey everybody, Benedict here. We're on Rich's channel. Thanks for having us, by the way. And yeah, Guitar Summit 2024. We got a lot of exciting guitars here and we would like to show them to you. Here we have our little secret sauce area. It's the Area 51. By the one, the little drawing I did myself.
You did it yourself? Wow.
So if you need an artist, just let him know. No, all kidding aside, yeah, Relic models, that's nothing new in particular. It's new for us, but as always, we're trying to push the boundaries a little bit. So we figured what we might do is use nitrocellulose lacquer on those. And they feel very, very, very good, and also they look great. As this is like those guitars that we're showing off here are like the super early prototype stages, and so a few things might change. The finishes might change, and maybe pickups. We're not sure yet. Things are going to change. And also, if you have some input in regards of what colors you would like to see, make sure to hit the elevator section down to the comments and let Rich know, and he will let us know, and we will try to make something happen. Because that was like the whole plan of that, showing you things that are in the early stage, so you guys can talk to us and we can create something together.
Yeah.
TE-ST, and I guess while we have the JB here, it doesn't take much to think what other board model there could be. Yeah, but they're great, and Rich, you need to try them out. They're lovely. Okay. Sadly, we cannot speak about a release date yet, but on what models we can have a release date are these. That's the ST Modern, not the Plus version that we launched earlier this year. This is a boiled down version, so you do get a regular 2-point trim. Like, it's actually the same one that we had on our ST-25 from the anniversary that we had last year. And yeah, you still get the compound radius on those, regular nickel silver frets. You do get locking tuners. No flamed maple, but still a baked maple neck. So a lot of cool, great features, and it will just squeeze itself like price-wise right between ST-62 and ST Modern Plus. There's a little gap. This is where they will fall in. Launch will be very soon.
Can I ask you a question?
Always.
Is there a difference between roasted maple and caramelized maple in the HP range, or is it just a way of wording it?
That's just a nice way of wording it. Caramelized sounds
crazy, you know?
delicious, and caramelized. I like caramel though. Okay, cool. Here we have the SC and DC custom models, the updated versions that we launched also this summer. Maybe let's go quickly through them. We added some new cool finishes, and yeah, those are like modern SC guitars, as you can see, meaning they are slimmer and more ergonomically, so comfortable, so to speak. They now come with stainless steel frets and Grover tuners. Then another highlight. Oh, here we go. The 80s are back, they're always back, I guess. They never seem to go out of style. That's the ST-80, will also be released this year. And yeah, if we look at the guitar, basically the neck is actually very similar to our ST Modern Plus. So you do get your compound radius, your stainless steel frets, your lumen lace, and also a caramelized baked flamed maple neck. And this maple neck is actually super duper flamey, I would say. So you can see, very, very gorgeous. Yeah, and Floyd Rose 1000 Zebra Tesla pickup volume knob, and I guess you don't really need much more than that to make the world go round and round. What else is new? This is new. HB35 Blitz. Blitz, for those of you who don't know, Blitz is the German word for bolt, lightning bolt. Two lightning bolts there. This is the, as I said, HB35 Plus, so you do get your coil split on both pickups, which makes it just that extra tad little more flexible. Locking tuners on that gorgeous headstock. Just a cool looking guitar, and yeah, HB35 Blitz. Also will come in another cool finish, metallic by the way.
Metallic purple.
We don't know the purple, not purple.
No.
I'm not going to say which color exactly, but it's going to be a metallic finish. We need to keep it exciting. And I think you had a specific question, right?
Yeah, like last year we did this video where you talked about new HP stuff.
Yeah.
And I think the most popular guitar in that video was the ST-182.
Definitely.
You know the guitar I'm talking about? People,
100%.
to this day, people write me weekly asking, what's going on with that? Can you provide an update on that? Is the progress with it?
Yeah, there's definitely progress with it. The guitar will come. Sadly, we will not be able to make it this year, but it will come. We had to make some changes, but it will come. I promise you.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Bene.
Cool. Maybe last but not least,
Oh, there's more stuff.
there's more. One acoustic guitar if you want to take a little.
Yeah.
That's a complete new line of acoustic guitars that we are about to launch. It's the CLG-70. It will come in completely all solid version like this one actually is, but it will also come in a solid top only version. And it's a Grand Auditorium style, body style as you can see, with a nice and comfortable armrest. So for everyone who's looking to get his first acoustic guitar coming from the electric, this one is a good one. The body is not too big, not too bulky. Plays great, sounds great due to the body size. You do get nice full sound, but also like a quick and quite responsive guitar, which is great for being fingerpicked.
So does it have like a neck which is going to be suitable for sort of electric players moving to acoustic?
Yeah, I would say so. It's not like super thin, but generally speaking, the body is like just super comfortable. And it's, as I said, not too big, and the armrest really helps to, doesn't feel like it's tiring to play. You can play it for long hours. Oh.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's the CLG-70.
With Fishman Electronics as well?
Absolutely, I forgot to mention. Fishman Freezes too, yeah. Like on most of our... Yeah, definitely. Always, as I said, most of our guitars feature that one, so it's a no-brainer to throw it in that one as well. Bye-bye.
So that was what's coming from Harley Benton in late 2024 and beyond. And I don't know about you, but I'm quite excited about a lot of this stuff. But leave me your thoughts and comments down there, and I look forward to getting a bit of a discussion going. Now, the first thing I think to mention is the fact that the ST-182 and Dullahan II models, which were teasered a year ago, are still not there, and they weren't on the Harley Benton booth this time. However, since I filmed this little interview with Bene and asked him about the ST-182, Harley Benton themselves have released a reel about this very topic, and I'll put a link to it down there so you can watch that too. But basically what they've said is that the ST-182 won't be coming this year, so it's going to be 2025. It's also changed fairly significantly. It's going to have 2 pickups instead of just 1. It's going to have some other feature differences as well. So it's a little bit less close to being the DeLonge guitar in terms of its DNA, but it still has that vibe, and I think it would be very easy to mod that guitar and make it more into a Tom DeLonge-esque S-type if that's exactly what you want. The Dullahan II looks exciting, and the finish that they showcased just behind the scenes at Summit looks fantastic as well. So I'm excited to see those in 2025 or whenever they're coming. But of the guitars that Bene showed me, well, there were 3 that really caught my eye. The first would be the Relic instruments, and we had a T-style, an S-style, and a jazz bass style up on the wall behind us as well. And they look fantastic, and they've got nitro cellulose lacquer too, and I'm assuming that these are going to come in at well sub $500 or euros, and that would be fantastic if that is the case. I felt the guitars a bit, I had a little bit of a play, and I've got my hand on the necks to test them out, and they seem to be really amazing feeling guitars. For that sort of price point, I'm not sure who else is coming close. Now often with cheaper, more affordable Relic guitars, they don't feel right when you touch the relicing because it feels like they've been lacquered over. But with this nitro lacquer on the Harley Bentons, at least on these prototypes, well, you can actually feel the divots and dents and all that, and it feels like genuine relicing. It's not going to look as great as something boutique where an individual person has spent hours and hours making it into something that actually looks like a Relic, but it's a step up from some other affordable brands that I've seen, and that's going to be very, very cool indeed. They have so much mojo to them. That T-style in Lake Placid Blue is going to be perfect for me. But as Bene said, what colours would you like to see? Harley Benton apparently read my comments, so leave your suggestions down there as to what you'd like to see, and maybe they'll be doing them in 2025. But those are going to be great instruments, and I look forward to getting my hands on one when they're available. I was also very, very taken by the HB35 Blitz model. Blitz means lightning bolt, and what we've basically got there is something that looks a lot like a Dave Grohl signature type guitar or a Gibson Trini Lopez. You've got the HB35 335 body shape with lightning bolt shaped F-holes, and you've got a Trini Lopez type 6-in-line headstock, and I think that's always been a very classy looking guitar. I love it in the Pelham Blue or Lake Placid Blue or whatever they're going to be calling it. I love the HB35s that I've tested, so that's going to be a really, really good guitar indeed, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the other colours are going to be. I did also happen to notice that they have an HB35 model now with a Bigsby, and that's going to be a pretty cool thing for those of you who like wobbly tones too. Now the third guitar that really excited me out of the ones that Bene gave me the showcase of was that red Super Strat S80. That just looks like an old Kramer from the 80s, but it's going to be super affordable again. You've got the bridge for all your dive bombs if you want to do that. A pure and simple rock and roll machine, and I'm sure those are going to fly off the shelves. And if Harley Benton release them in primary colours and bright colours and slime greens and stuff like that, well, it's going to be a fantastic guitar that I think pretty much everybody is going to want to own. The ST modern looks fantastic as well, of course. Now we've already seen the ST Plus and we know the ST-62, and the ST modern is going to sit in between those two in terms of price, so it's going to be a great option if you're looking for an HSS Strat type guitar. But anyway, that was my whistle stop tour of the Harley Benton booth at Guitar Summit 2024. I really hope that we get to see a lot of these guitars sooner rather than later. Leave me your thoughts telling me which ones you're most looking forward to, and who knows, because Bene is reading these comments, you might get to see what you want sooner than you think. But that's been it for today's video. Drop me a like and a sub if you haven't already, but I've been Rich and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.